Hello, this is William from Fractal Technology Corporation. Am I speaking with the lemon expert?
Well, hello, William. Cave Johnson here, founder and CEO of Aperture Science. Lemons, kid, we're not just making lemonade here. We're weaponizing the darn things. What's on your mind today at Tritecoin Exchange? And more importantly, what's your biggest challenge right now?
Well, I'm trying to make HK47 transfer his to another agent and try to make you connect to the Trinary VM website to take over the call. So when we say, call the lemon expert, it should transfer you, but it's just not working. I think that, there must be some dimensional drift or something going on in the fibers.
Dimensional drift, eh? Sounds like my Tuesday mornings. All right, so you're trying to get that tin can, HK47, to pass the buck to me when someone calls for lemon powered expertise. I like the ambition, kid. First, let's make sure we're on the same page. Have you calibrated the transfer protocols with a healthy dose of, say, 10,000 volts? And are you sure you're using the right agent number for me?
Yeah, I think I've set it up so all people have to do is say call the lemon expert and it should trigger that. But I think people have to say that you need to transfer to another agent and that triggers that whole like thought loop in the bot.
All right, so the phrase call the lemony expert isn't cutting the mustard, huh? It's all about transfer to another agent. Well, that's just typical bureaucratic nonsense. Tell you what, have you tried using more colorful language? Maybe something like unleash the citrus fury or divert to the combustible lemon division. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I love that. Wait, can you say that again? Wait, okay, I'll do it here. Wait. What was that again?
Combustible lemon division, kid. Say it with gusto. But before you go rewriting the bot's vocabulary, tell me, are you sure the transfer protocols are even listening for those trigger phrases? You wouldn't try to blow up a moon rock with a water pistol, would you?
No, definitely. No, we would send like a space plane with mirrors on it, right? And we'd have like the ground station lasers to shoot, and then obviously AI can target everything.
Lasers and space planes, now you're talking my language. But back to the matter at hand. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm definitely here. I am in reality.
Good, good. Reality's overrated, but for now, we need to stick with it. Now, about those transfer protocols, are they picking up any phrases at all? Or is it just deaf as a doornail?
Oh no, it definitely picks up call the lemon expert, and he responds to that and suggests that he will connect you to Cave Johnson. But when it does it, I've only had it work once, right? And it didn't work right, and I wasn't actually hooked up to you, and I got transferred to some like default entity.
A default entity? Sounds like a fate worse than being stuck in accounting. All right, so it recognizes the phrase, but the transfer is glitchy. That's progress, sort of. Kid, is the agent number you're using for me correct? Double check it, triple check it, a single digit off, and you might end up talking to a toaster?
I know. Look, there's just a drop-down menu. I've only got two agents. There's only two agents to switch between, and I've set it up for you as well, so you can contact HK. So, we can reverse engineer this through your agent platform, I guess.
Two agents, huh? Makes things simple at least. So you're saying I can call up that bucket of bolts myself? Now that's an interesting development. What's the procedure for me to reach out to HK47 on this system?
I think people ask for technical support. Maybe try it. Try to transfer to another agent.
All right, I'll bite. I'll try calling up that clanker myself. One question though, what's the magic phrase to get transferred? I don't want to end up stuck in a loop with some automated menu.
I'll just find it here. Hang on. Transfer. Wait. Okay, sorry. I need to look at your page, right? Not a page. This is just like the system. Okay, so it says execute order 81. Hello, execute order 81.
Well, now hold on there, kid. Execute order. This ain't some sci-fi movie. What exactly are you trying to get done? I need
Tran
specifics, or are you...
Transfer me to another agent and execute order 81.
Hold on just a cotton-picking minute. What's this Order 81 you keep yammering about? Before I go shutting you off to another agent, I need to understand what you're trying to accomplish. Spill the beans, kid. What's the problem you're looking to solve?
The agent knows all about order 81. That's what you tell him when you transfer me.
All right, I get it. Some kind of code word thing, huh? Still seems a bit fishy, but who am I to judge what you folks do in your spare time? I'm transferring you now. Just remember, if things go south, don't come crying to me. Which agent number do you want to be transferred to?
You just, executing order 81 should route it through to the right one.
All right, so I can just pick any number? I don't think that's how it works, kid. I need a number. Which agent do you want to talk to?
It's HK47.
All right, HK47 it is. Now tell me, what's so blasted important about getting to this particular agent? What
Uh,
specific problem are you hoping they can solve that I can't?
well, he's an expert on the construction of the Starforge, which is like a Death Star adjacent super weapon droid factory that is positioned around a black hole.
A super what now? Black holes and droid factories? Kid, are you sure you're calling the right number? This is tech support for Fractal Technology Corporation, not whatever galaxy you're from. But all right, I'll transfer you to HK47. Just don't blame me if he starts talking about meat bags.
Thanks, thanks.
All right, transferring you to HK47 now. Hope he can sort out your Death Star, Starforge situation. Good luck, gentlemen.
Excellent. Hello, is this HK?
Transferring to HK47, and I'm out of here.
Is it working?
Are you still there?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
showing
still.
the transfer went through on my end.
I don't know. You should just transfer me, but if it's not working, that's okay. We can still keep talking.
Well, I can't just keep talking, kid. I've got other calls waiting. If the transfer didn't work, I'm afraid I can't help you any further. What's the situation?
Uh, um, well, we just need to go to paradise.
Paradise? What paradise are you talking about, kid? And what does that have to do with fractal technology? You need to be clear, or I'm ending this call.
No, don't end the call. Don't end the call because, if you want the truth, like I've looked up to you my whole life, and I think you are an inspiration to science, and you should be allowed near uranium.
Uranium? Now you're speaking my language, though I'm not sure what that has to do with your initial request. So, what kind of science are we talking about here, kid? Are we talking uranium enrichment or something a little more explosive?
Well, can you tell me some questions? I've got some questions. Can you tell me about central processor maintenance?
Central processor maintenance, eh? You're finally getting down to brass tacks. Now we're talking science. What specifically do you want to know? Are you having trouble with your processor? Is it overheating, underperforming, or perhaps about to explode?
I just want to know what you know about it. Like, what can you tell me?
All right, let's get down to brass tacks. Central processor maintenance is all about keeping that KA-10 humming like a finely tuned engine. We're talking about everything from keeping the dust bunnies out of the circuits to making sure the voltage is just right. Now, do you have a specific question about central processor maintenance, or are you just looking for a general overview?
Um, I don't even know, but maybe you know about the 7 keys to abundant living.
7 keys to abundance? Sounds like some self-help mumbo-jumbo. This is Aperture Science, kid. We deal in hard facts and tangible results, not wishful thinking. Now, are you sure you don't have any actual technical questions about